up, and it's just so weird seeing another white one. Today we have a special guest that is going to be on the channel. I'm going to meet him now. He is a fellow Volvo nut that I met on Instagram. You can go ahead and follow him if you want. And he said he's gonna come down and, you know, hang out, probably take his car for a dyno, but also he's gonna try to help me diagnose some of the things that are wrong with my car. So it should be a fun time, and I thought we'd make a video out of it, so join along. And we're also meeting him at his friend, who's also another car guy, who just happens to be into Volvos. So should be a fun little get together today, and a bunch of Volvos that we can check out. Oh, there it is. Look at that. What is going on, man? Jonathan?
Yeah.
Look at this beauty, man.
Oh man, I was looking, I was like,
I pulled up and it's just so weird seeing another white one.
now where all the rest of his cars are?
Oh, he has more cars?
Dude, I think he's got 10 parked in the back.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Volvos?
absolutely. All Volvos.
Volvos?
All Volvos. Man, you're gonna like Dave, man. He's a great dude, man.
Nice. Oh, do you have?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you.
Sure.
Sweet.
Nice build.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Oh my god, there are so many Volvos here. Oh no. Oh my god, I think I'm like in Volvo heaven right now.
Yeah, dude.
What the heck?
We got 3 up front. We got these 4. 3 more, so what do we got? 7 back here. There's actually 2 more in that garage.
In the garage.
Yeah.
I mean, does he do this for fun, or?
What's not to enjoy?
Yeah, that's a stupid question, right?
This is the one that we did the manual swap on. I think this one just needs
Oh god.
yeah, so this one just needs like maybe some wiring sorted out and things like that. Not anything crazy.
This is 98 V70 T5. Extremely rare because it's the last of the distributed V70s. This is a turbo 4-speed VIN correct with an AT motor in it, which is all forged from the factory motor. So this car, when it's running, can run 30 pounds of boost the way it sits right now.
Stock.
Yeah.
What the heck? I did not know
And
that.
it came with a Garrett, and it has a Garrett turbo in it.
I did not
a
know that.
5053.
Wow.
And so, in an M4600 already, I bought it from a guy for like $700. One of these restored just sold on bat for 12 grand.
Oh my god. A wagon as well?
Yeah. The wagons sell better.
Yeah, that's the R steering wheel I took off.
This guy.
Is
Like I said, no, yeah, this is the one that was in there. I put the 960 wheel in there.
Oh,
The
nice.
V90. Did you see it?
Yeah. I didn't know that was from the V90.
Oh, he got the new wheel. God, this looks so good. Hey, you got the heat shield to fit on top of your K24?
Yeah, I actually used a is that the TD04 one? I don't remember. I used one of the, I have a ton of heat shields at the house from just various jobs I've done, and I just got one that fit onto the, so it's the Japanifold Euro lights with the, so those are just clear turn signals that I picked up off of
Yeah, those are sweet, man. I'm liking those.
some sort of Swedish parts dealer.
Which is the mint one?
They both are.
They both are, that's it.
This one is my first Volvo. Bought it in 2004. It's a GLT I swapped to a T5 from a 2002 S60.
Okay.
And it's got every mod in the world too. Her name is Edie. She's got suspension mods, engine mods, and everything. retired. I mean, the car drives and all that, but she has a soft place in my heart.
Are those the monoblocks? The VSTs?
Yeah, 17-inch VSTs from Japan.
That's sweet, man.
Bought them off eBay for my for Christmas in 2005. Some guy had them out there and didn't even know what they were. Bought them for $500.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he thought they were for a BMW. Christian, but no, he didn't pass the interview.
So Jonathan just figured out that the reason that the car is leaning out is because the O2 sensor was wired incorrectly to the rear instead of the front one with the AFR gauge, and that's probably why the tune is not acting as it should. So that's pretty sweet that he figured that out right away. Ever seen these tan interiors?
Yeah,
That actually looks better in person.
From an R.
Yeah. Oh yeah. With the suede Alcantara.
Sold them to me. Actually, is it just finished?
It's finished as of today.
Looks great.
yeah.
It's really,
It's
real
gonna take
even.
some
Has no
time.
peeling.
Yeah.
So that was broken, or I had to get him that trim, and he painted it. I asked him to fix the bumper and to paint it and to paint this.
Mhm.
So when I showed up there, the sides over here where the wheel meets were black, and I asked him why were they black, or that they looked like they were like pretty light on the paint. And he told me that because I had the rivets that were black on the inside of the trim, he only had silver ones, so he went and he spray painted them black, and some of that black got on the bumper. And so I asked him, I was like, okay,
mineral spirits will
you're gonna
probably
have to redo that. So he redid it, and I picked it up today.
Well, why wouldn't you have removed it to spray it?
I have no idea, man.
Because you can separate this top trim
Right.
from that, and that's how I did mine. I sprayed mine, and the only reason mine's like that, it's got the scuff mark right there. Is
Oh,
because
yeah.
I backed off the ramps, and squished it.
Caught it.
Yep.
And this is the only other thing that I didn't like. It looked like maybe he was holding it on something, and it created that lip where the fresh paint is right here, the old paint is right here, and then there's already some cracking right there. I see. What do you think? Should I just leave it?
To be honest with you, man, they're never gonna be as perfect as they are from the factory.
Probably, yeah.
I'm just curious about this one.
So the slight small misfires coming out that I hear, even though these spark plugs and everything else is brand new, could that be attributed to the timing that you mentioned?
Likely no. I'm thinking it's more electrical, and I think you have possibly injector wiring could be starting to fail. This is not a good situation, right? So you always want to make sure that we'll clean these up. But
what about ground wires? Because I know one of these probably was a little bit loose, maybe.
this one is loose.
Oh shoot, that is very loose.
So that could be part of it too. How's that other one look?
Other one's fine. I think, oh,
It's loose.
that one's loose
Yep.
as well.
Yeah, so grounds are a huge factor for these. Did you replace this recently?
The battery?
The main battery cable.
No, not the
No.
cable, no. Shoot, I haven't touched that since I bought the car, actually.
Alright.
Since 2012.
Watch your eyes. I want you getting that.
So what do you look for when you take that, like a...
I'm just listening to
Changing the noise.
changing the tone, yeah.
Mhm.
What I do want to do is pop the cam sensor off and this distributor off really quick, and take a quick look at your timing and make sure it's close where
Okay.
it should be. You want it to lean out to on idle at about 1470. No. But it looks like it's staying pretty steady now.
Yeah, it would in a second.
There you go.
check the timing and it looks fine?
No. Ignition timing. Not can timing. It's not even mechanical anymore. You need more dude.
So in the software?
You're missing out on power, dude. It's just not there.
So would that also cause the MAF readings to be low?
Well, so the MAF is just reading the airflow that's going through it. It's not actually telling it if it's bad or good or indifferent, right? You're just reading what's actually being read.
Right.
The reason it's low is a result of whatever's going on with the car itself.
I got you.
The thing is that the car runs really, really well, but it's missing out on power. There's no power. Where there should be like gobs of power, it's just not there. But I'm not really seeing anything mechanically that would cause it to be an issue at this point.
What boost do you hit? What PSI? 25?
Yeah, somewhere in the mid-20s.
Mid-20s.
It's not.
Oh God! Holy crap! Oh no! Dude, what the heck?
It's the same turbo, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
What the hell? Do it again. This car feels completely different.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you, man. Our turbos aren't that different, so it doesn't make sense to me. Your build is almost identical to mine.
Wow.
And I run the 85. Running the 85 right now. Cam timing is about the same as yours. What is that about? It's like a